Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Ruach Kwadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Grand Maidstone who rule and teach word, peace, salutations, and blessings to the Lord's hopeful elect who have been scattered in the four corners of the earth, and in these last days, they are waiting to be saved or to be delivered from the hand of their enemies, and also from the impending danger. The said perils, the judgment, that are about to come on the earth, by the spitting power of the Heavenly Father, because this society, I've already reached to its peak, man, and the only way left for these societies to go down, and the one to do so, to destroy this world, to destroy this society, is who? Is the Heavenly Father, because He is the one who give powers to nations, all these different civilizations that have been in time past, even now, are because of who? Is because of the Heavenly Father, as they say in the book of Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers, and they demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever He will, and setteth up over it the basis of men. So it's Most High who give the power to nations, into these nations, to be in the rulership, and that's has been from the beginning, as we see this different civilization, like the Assyrian, the Babylonians, the Medes and Persians, the Greek Empire, and the Rome Empire, which all these kingdom, this kingdom empires, or I may say civilization, thrive in one time, and they all fall down. The Egyptians, not to forget them, they all thrive. They all have been in power in one time. They rule the earth. But when their time was up, Mosiah put them down. And right now we are living in the revised Rome Empire all over again. This is the second leg of what? Rome ruling. This society stemmed from where? From Rome. That's why if you go deeper in their school system, in architecture. If you may understand the way they build their what? Architecture, I may say. So, it's all resemble, all go back to Rome. Their policies, their political views, all goes back to Rome Empire. So we are living in the second leg of Rome Empire. But all in all this kingdom, they all are what? Rise and fall, and this society, this kingdom, have no different, Its time is up as well. Soon we're gonna see the end of this society, this word, this word of Esau. This time, their age is about to be ended, and this is gonna be the end of war, the age of heathens in general, because as I mentioned before, all this civilization that I mentioned, there's a one group of people who are not given power to rule, you know, which is us, the Israel, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American. And guess what? We are the one who are gonna come to rule next, you know, and our rulership is gonna be forever, you know, and that's said the Lord, as the Bible say, because I mean, in the time when the Lord comes, it's gonna come in under a certain rulership, and that rulership is gonna be, as it's been prophesied, you know, in time past, it's gonna be under the rule of Esau Edom. So the Heavenly Father is gonna send His beloved Son to come to cut off this Edenic rulership, you know, this Edenic age, you know. And in that time when the Lord comes, is going to come under what? To destroy or cut off the rule of Esau Edom, you know, and by default it's going to be the end of all heathens, and we're going to come to rulership. So I may read the book of 2 Ezra 6 and 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that follows? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hands heard first the heels of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. You know? So Esau, right now, they are in rulership, you know? And this is part of the sign of the time of the Lord, you know. The Lord time is approaching, you know. Soon we're gonna see the Lord cracking the sky, you know, with the army of angels invading this earth to what? To destroy this society, to destroy this world, to destroy this rulership, you know. And from that point on, He is gonna establish His rule, you know. As Daniel also spoke about the destruction of all these empires that were in time past, you know. So this is the book of Daniel. This is part of the prophecy, you know, concerning the end time. You know, Daniel, was expounding the vision or a dream that Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, was given by the Heavenly Father, you know, to show this different, society that gonna rule or let it rule before even Nebuchadnezzar, to his point, and the less that were left, were remaining to rule, which was Persian, Greco Empire, and the Rome, and now we are in the second leg of Rome, you know. Rome was given another time to rule, man, and this is the second time to rule, you know, if you may understand. That's why I mentioned before, all the school system, the architecture, you know, the infrastructure, if you may understand, of this society that we are living in, it all goes back to Rome, you know, the policies, you know, the political views, you know, the what, the holidays, you know, all these holidays, Christmas and the Easters, all this go to their pagan worship, you know, which is stemmed from where? From Rome. And of course, it go back to ancient, you know, Egypt, you know, but Rome it was a place where these things were, these pagan holidays and the idol worshipping was given a platform, you know, and now we see it all over again, you know, to begin in America, you know, the Thanksgiving, the Christmas, they're all coming back, man. They just change names, man. You know, they give them new names, you know, but they all go back to Rome. So all these things are gonna be ended, you know. when the Lord comes, you know. As I may lead here and say what? Daniel 2 and 44. Let me start. And in the days of these kings shall Most High, because when you lead up, you speak about the vision that Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon, was given, talking about the statue, the head, the bones, and then it go even down to the what? To the iron, mixed with clay, which you talk about this time that we're in, because this society that we're in is part strong. I mean, that clay and iron is speaking about what? The iron is speaking about strength, and the clay is speaking about what? Speaking about weakness. So this society we are in is mixed with that kind of character, with that character, like there are some nations in this society, Edomite society, are stronger, the others are weaker in terms of war, poverty, so their rule is being divided actually, I may lead here, say what Daniel 2 and 44, and in the days of these kings shall the power of heaven set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. And that kingdom is going to be the kingdom of the Lord. The Lord whom the world ignorant called him Jesus Christ, which his true name is Yahweh Shai, and by default, in that his kingdom is going to be the kingdom of the nation of Israel. Because when the Lord comes to rule this earth, he's going to rule, alongside the 144,000, the elect men of the nation of Israel, so by default, that rule is the rule of the Lord is going to be the rule of the nation of Israel, For as much as thou sawest the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, all these kingdoms, that were in time past, to the point that we are in this last kingdom, which is the kingdom of Esau Edom, the so-called white people, the second leg of Rome, it's going to be all destroyed, when the Lord comes, because the stone, speak about who? Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai is a cornerstone, if you may understand, as it's written in the prophets in the Bible, he is the beginning. He is the foundation of this world, this earth. He is the beginning, man, of everything. So the stone is Yahweh Shai, and he is gonna come with a big chariot. The big chariot. Even this, when we go back to the prophets in the book of Ezra, Ezra himself was confused. If I may read quick, because that's what the Lord is going to come with, the chariot, the so-called UFO. You people of the world call it a UFO, but we know them as well, the chariot of the Heavenly Father, the vehicle of the Heavenly Father, and inside those vehicles, or inside those so-called UFOs, so-called UAP, there are angels, they go to and fro on this planet Earth, to collect your deeds, your and also to stir up the mind of the leaders, the kings, that's what they've been doing, So I may read it, and it came to pass after 7 days, I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose a wind from the sea, that it moved all the web thereof, and I beheld, and lo, that man was strong with 1,000 of heaven. That man is speaking about Yahweh, and 1,000 of heavens speak about who? The angels that the Lord is going to come with. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. All these people are going to be afraid. They're going to be petrified. They're going to be in anguish of spirit when the Lord turn up. When the Lord show himself up. That's why he say in the book of Revelation 1:7, all the tribes of the earth shall mourn, shall be wailing, to see the Lord, man. Because the Lord is going to bring death. A lot of people are going to die in the day of the Lord. As it goes on, and whensoever the voice went out of his mouth, they burned that heard his voice, like the earth first when it fills with the fire. It means the fire that the angel, the Lord himself, is going to shoot on the earth, the laser beams, the concentration fire, that's going to come out of the chariot, going to burn people alive. And after this, I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the earth, to subdue the man that came out of the sea. So all these nations of the world, to begin with Esau, they're going to come with their army. They're going to be there in the Middle East fighting their war, the World War III. But when the hour shall turn up, they're all going to turn, and they're going to be in agreement to fight with the Lord. But that's going to be a long decision. As I may go on, he said, but I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain. Mountain is a synonymous for what? A stone, a rock, So that's what the Lord is going to come with. And he flew upon it. So the Lord is going to come with the actual chariot, not the actual mountain, the chariot, but the chariot is going to be a big, immense, like a mountain, man. If you go really down, it tell you about the destruction the Lord is going to bring upon these people. As I may read it from 10, it's a what? But only, start 11, and they were mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and it fell up with violence upon a multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up, everyone, so that upon a sudden of innumerable multitude nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So the Lord is going to come to narrate people, to destroy people, to consume them away. All them that are going to try to stand against the Lord, they're going to be destroyed. So the Lord is coming to end this society, these people of the world, as it goes on, I read again, 45, for as much as thou sawest that the stone, which also synonymous for mountain, which is the chariot of the Heavenly Father, the vehicles that the Lord is going to come with, was cut out of the mountain without hands, and it brake in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold. The great power has made known to the king that what shall come to pass hereafter, this time that we're in, the end time, and the dream is certain, and the interpretation thereof sure. So the Lord is going to come to bring the end of this society, this world, this age, and nobody going to stop him, So the end is near. So the end is near of this society, Esau and his armies, these other nations, they're all going to be ended, when the Lord comes, and he is going to establish his rule on this planet Earth, So with that, I'm in there, I'm saying Shalom, Yahweh Hashem Shabbat.